Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Something happened, and I was trying to install the phone and clamp it back onto the ring clamp. Unfortunately, the stream ended because I pressed the wrong button, or the clamp pressed the wrong button. What I'm going to do now is try to extend it right here and try to put the phone back down on the clamp, regardless of what happened. And I can see why this is something I should probably set up before I start streaming, but okay. Now it's a little bit risky, and the risk is I don't know if the previous live stream, I'm a little pissed off, I'll be honest, because man, that was a long live stream and we did a lot of important stuff, and talked a lot about important stuff. But the thing is, because the phone right now is so low on space, I don't actually know, like for sure the video was not saved on the phone on the live stream, but I hope that even though that the live stream ended abruptly, it was still saved on YouTube and Twitch. That's a hard guess. I can't really tell if that's what happened. It is what it is. And let's just plug in the phone for now. So we'll plug in the USB-C. Okay. And let the phone charge. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to try and see if I can't raise the ring clamp higher by getting the tags I talked about. And I want to raise it to the maximum height. So far it's working out. I know you can't see anything while I'm doing this, but I mean you can see, but you can't see me raising equipment. There we go. It just drops off instantly. Okay. Alright. So let's raise this up a little bit. Beautiful. Very nice. So now the phone is a lot higher, and you can see it. Actually, it's a little bit too high. I need to angle down the view just a little bit so you can see the desktop table. Right. I have to be careful here though. Can't allow it to become too much problem. Alright, nice. So you can see everything here. I'm trying to move it back as far as I can so that you can get a full view, but I also don't want to move it too far back that I can't squeeze behind and check that the stream is still running and that the battery is still charging. Okay, good. So the lights are running. Now I need to move everything away. So we'll start off by taking off the equipment, but then we'll have to dust everything out, dust off the tabletop. So we're going to install we're going to put the standing desk on top of this desk today, right now, on stream live. So that's not what I anticipated would happen, but why not, right? We're already doing it now. We might as well get it out of the way. I'm trying to get as much done as I possibly can for every single live stream, every single podcast, every single video. So, because we have a lot to do. Let's move the lights to the back. The AC adapter. Right, I said that we have to unravel the AC adapter. And that's because if we're going to be using the standing desk, there's no question that this is not going to be long enough to support the laptop. So we're just gonna pull off the backdrop here and try to raise it as much as we can. How do we do this? There it is. Okay. So we're gonna unravel it a little bit, just a little bit. Right, just like that. And pull as much as we can and turn it around so it doesn't snag too much. This is going to unwind a little bit, but that's the whole point. And then we're gonna put the Velcro back on, which is really convenient. This is why I always keep the Velcro and the plastic stuff, which I said earlier on the previous stream, which should be this stream if it didn't end because of technical difficulties. Okay, let's put that. Really grinds my gears. You catch that reference? It's Family Guy. Okay, let's move this AC adapter up. Move the lights. The wires can stay actually. The reason why the wires can stay, by the way, is because we need to leave a little bit of space, maybe 1 to 2 inches, for me to fit my right hand in and press the piston of the standing desk. So as a result, if you can see down there, the lights, I don't actually have to move the lights here. Can you see it? I'm trying to figure. Yeah, the lights don't need to move because I need to save a little inch here just for my hand, so the wires can stay. Okay, and that's good. It's convenient for me because I don't want to have to move everything all the time. Let's move the lights here just to make sure they don't get crushed by the standing desk. Things are very dusty. I should probably wash this out a little bit. It's quite dusty. Take my hand here, sweep a little bit. It's gonna ruin my hands a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Okay, it's gross. Okay, it's gross. Wipe it down. And also underneath the USB hub. Just gonna wipe that all down. Okay, so you can see my hands are gross. Give me a second, I'm gonna go and just dust it off. Alright, so I'm coming back, you can hear me. So we dusted off my hands a little bit. Need to take care of some spacing here. So the USB hub or port or whatever over on this side. Let's move it down. And it also pulls my USB camera, unfortunately, which doesn't have a lot of space at all either. Place it down here. Okay. Get to the back as much as we can. There's still more dust. Not much I can do about that. Alright, so now we have to move the Usana tablets, which are on the farthest left, covered by the chat. So say hi, chat. So these balls need to go. And I don't know where I'm going to put them. I'm thinking. Don't think too long though. So let's put the let's put the headphones back down over here. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tablets on top of the paper here. And that's a bit of a risk, because it's very easy for the paperwork over here to tumble over. If you can't see, I should probably adjust it a little bit. Good. So there's paperwork here, and we'll put the bottles on top. But that's risky because it can all tumble over. Even so, I'm going to do it for now. At least temporarily, just for now, for the sake of the stream, for the sake of getting stuff done. We're just going to move it right now. I have to dust off the paperwork, by the way, so bear with me. And I've got to do it off stream because, okay, not off stream. Just turn to the side. Because this is paperwork, right? Obviously, I can't show paperwork on stream. Alright, so I'm back. I dusted off some paperwork. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is put the tablets on top. So I'm going to turn the camera, turn to the side. See the tablets there? Just put that on top. I have to be careful, hold on, I need to shift. I have to make the platform more flat. So some envelopes underneath. Okay, so, alright, so sorry about that. I didn't say anything because I was more focused on maintaining some privacy. So I put the tablets on top. Okay, minerals. Okay. Don't really need that anymore. This is called Health Pack, so I'm just gonna put it down upside down. Shake it. Just like that. I gotta check in once in a while just to make sure that everything's going smoothly. According to plan. And the stream's running smoothly. And we'll move the tablets up here. Just like that. Okay. And maybe stick one further out. Again, this is not steady, it's not permanent. I'm not going to leave it like this forever. It's only for a temporary configuration. It's only for now. Only for maybe the next couple of days. After that, I'm going to have to find a better place to move all the supplements. And then we have some tablets on a table that I gotta pick up, as well as some wraps. So there's a key there too. And there's some plastic wrap because I wanted to cover the desk in some way so as to not let too much dust accumulate. So that's how it's going to look right for now. I know you can't see very much because it's off to the side there, but trust me, it's looking alright. I'll put some tablets inside of the health pack just for now. Alright, one last thing I noticed that is in the way is these stainless steel containers might not be giving enough space for the standing desk. So I have to move these spare tablets of Usana tablets over to a little bit. Probably move this stainless steel container to the backdrop. I feel like I'm playing with Jenga here though. I gotta be careful not to spill anything. Alright, so 1, 2, and just press in a little bit more. So just like that, now we have space. And oh, I just realized I plugged into the wrong adapter. Shoot. Hold on a second. Oh, no wonder why it's so long. I was wondering why the AC, the battery charging USB cable, the USB-C type was so long. It's actually for my this chart. Hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. Hopefully it doesn't end the stream. Gosh. So this wire here is actually for the what do you call it? Amazon Kindle, right? The Amazon Paperwhite Kindle. And this is the one I'm supposed to be using, which is actually a speedier charger, specifically for the smartphone Android that I'm using right now. So I'm gonna plug that in instead. So I've been using the wrong one this whole time. Okay. I wonder why it has so much length to it. The Paperwhite Kindle is a lot longer, the wire there. Okay. So now we have to move the stand a little closer, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. And turn it to the side a little bit. Move closer. Right. And angle it further down just a little bit. So this is what the desk looks like now, and it's what I'm going to put the standing desk on top. Before we can do that, we do want to move the if I turn the head a little bit, you can see that there's the mic is in the way. So I want to move this mic here and lift it. Just a little bit like that. Turn to the side. So here comes the difficult part, and I've got to be careful here because I noticed that the keyboard might hit the mic of this mic here. So let's go and get the table, which, you know, it's right there. That's where the table is. Right, hold on. Table's right there on the bed. So let's go get the table, and you're gonna see me try to fiddle with it in a moment. Okay. I have to be careful not to make this whole setup drop. I know this is not very stable. Yeah. Oh shoot, it's pulling. That's why. It's also uneven, I notice. Okay, we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty right now because the charger just pulled on the extension cord, and the extension cord has just fallen off and is only hanging, pulling on the phone through the charging cable. So that was a bit risky, a little bit risky business. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Just gonna give it more ledge space. Also, I'm going to make sure that the ring clamp is actually at the same height. That's why. Okay. So the reason why I was tipping forward was because the ring clamp was not all the way. One of the legs was shorter by a significant, maybe 2 centimeters. Makes all the difference. Okay, so we're going to place it up, pull it back a little bit, capture as much as we can. Give me is not enough room to move the table here, and let's go. Let's go move the table here. I want to see myself as well, grabbing the table. So I'm going to move the Excel. File just a little bit. Out of the way. Okay, so let's get the table. Rather awkward to move this thing. Oh. Okay, so on first try, what I noticed is I can't move it in because the keyboard panel is it's sticking very far out. And so I gotta move some stuff here, especially that. I see there's like a little clamp that you probably can't see in this angle. It's like self-covering, but it's a little clamp here just by my fingerprint. I'll get that out of the way. And unfortunately, that also applies for the mic. So I have to figure a way to make this turn away. Out of the way. And even though it's out of the way right now, what I have to do still is make sure there's enough space for me. So I'm gonna move the ring clamp. Oh shoot. With the extension cord once again, as much as I can to the back. Unfortunately, I just did the same mistake again and it pulled on the extension cord. So, God. Logistical work is always a headache. It's always a pain in the ass. What can I do? Oh man. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Got it firmly set on the table, at least on one side. And I'm gonna try and push it in from this angle so I don't have to carry all the weight, because it's quite heavy to carry. I'm gonna try and spin it from this angle. But it's going to knock down the phone. So what I'll have to do for now is temporarily okay. Suspend this for a moment. I'm going to stop charging. Off the charger. And what we're going to do now is try to move the phone stand to the back and give myself some space so that I can actually spin the table desk inside. I know you can't see very much. Sorry about that. I'm kind of in the way, but there's not a whole lot of space. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just turn this over. Hopefully you can see a little bit more. Okay. Not pushing the lights to the back. Pull this extension cord up. a little bit. Put the wires as far as I can away, so as the light's moving away. From the standing desk as possible. Okay. It's a lot of work, man. Turn. And let's turn this bad boy right around. Damn. I miscalculated. I miscalculated because the mic is actually being completely blocked off by the keyboard panel. So I have to take off the mic. So the boom arm has to go right now. So that's what I'm going to do. And you can't see this, unfortunately, but that's okay. It's not anything exciting. I'm just unscrewing the boom arm. There's a clamp and a handle, and I can actually spin it to my liking to loosen the stand. And I'm taking my time with this because I don't want the table to fall down. And right now, from my position, it certainly feels like if I turn even just a little bit to the left, the table will fall. So being very careful, being very gentle. Well, I'm not gentle, but I'm careful at least. I'll say that much. So there goes the boom arm. Okay. With the mic. And can you see that? Yeah, you can see it. I'm resting the mic on top of the table. So what we'll do now, just turn it around. Turn the table around. As far as we can. Still bumping against the edge of the wall. Okay. There we go. I'm at ease now. Oh shoot, got a little too comfortable. It's still on the slant, so the mic's sliding down. I can't let the mic slide down. So let's move this up. Okay, so there's not enough space even if the lights are here. Not like that anyways. see what I can do here. Gotta fiddle with the cable wires. Make sure the lights aren't being stomped on by the stand. But at the same time, I don't have any leeway right now. I don't have a way to hold the lights, to bring the lights on top of the stand. So I gotta cope with it right now. Okay. And then we have alright. So it fits. Now what I need to do is shift this desk further to the left. If you cannot see, I shifted that further to the left. And the reason for that is, like I said, there's a piston here, this side here, a lever that I need to access in order to use the entire desk. Otherwise it's pretty much pointless. So what I've got to do is also move some of these bottles of sparkling ice to the side because it's in the way of the desk. And I didn't anticipate it would take up this much space, but I knew that I did anticipate. I expected the unexpected. So what I'm going to do is just move some bottles around and shift the entire desk further to the left. And there we go. Perfect. And further to the left and further back. And further to the left and further back. And there we go. Very nice. Okay, so the knobs now are well positioned as well, so that's good. You can see that the knobs are squarely on the desk. If I lower the cam a little bit, the knobs of the standing desk. Wait, what is this? Is the keyboard? It's the keyboard surface. It's so high. Alright, so yeah, it's very high. I can see exactly why people could work with this standing up. Got 18% battery. Okay, good news is we're done that excruciating part of moving things in. So like I said, down here, if I turn the ring clamp down to the side, we're underneath the table desk. You can see the lights shining from below. The knobs here. The knob is actually underneath here, so there's a little bit of cushion. And it's protecting the desk from the standing desk. So what I'm going to do is just place this back up now that things have calmed down, we've settled down, and put, the ring clamp stand up and plug in the USB-C cable so that I can recharge the phone again at 18%. And great, good news. So the most difficult part of this stream is pretty much over. Thank goodness. What we need to do now is take the plastic wraps. Okay. We need to reconnect the mic right now because it keeps falling and I don't want to damage this expensive mic. Looking for a good place for it to go, but I don't see a very convenient place right now, so to speak. I do know, so here's the clamp. This is the clamp, right, for the mic. And I feel like what I could do, so in order to use the mic, I have to make sure that the mic raises with me on the laptop. In other words, if I'm sitting down while the laptop's down, I need the mic lowered. And if I want to work standing up and I'm recording standing up, whether it's a podcast or live stream, I need the mic higher. So it makes sense to have the mic attached somewhere onto the standing desk. Where? I could put it on a keyboard here, because I don't have a keyboard. That's important to mention. I do have a wireless one, so if I ever need to, I could. And then I could also put it up here too. I'm just thinking about the length, how far the reach is, and the angle at which this mic can actually move. So I think I'll put it under here, right here, the far left hand side, okay, on the keyboard axis. But I can't put it there because then it goes down. Same time, I don't want to put too farther out. To put too far out, then yeah, put too far out, it's kind of like that tilting. Yeah, it's not a very stable configuration. Let's put it here. Put it here. Yeah, we can put it here. Okay. So you see that I'm gonna put on the top. I'm gonna put it on the standing desk base platform and spin the piece of plastic here, just protect. Spin the clamp around. Alright, great. So the clamp's around. And now we can put this on the mic. Put the mic on. Now I have to be careful because I noticed that the wire for the mic, you can see it's coming down here. It's actually coiled up at the bottom, so I don't want to pull and break or tear the wire of the mic. Okay. All right, great. So now I can pull, you can see it's attached to the base. I can angle the phone up and you can see where the mic is. It's very high right now. You can't actually see where the mic is actually. So the whole point now is that I'm going to lower the angle of the mic after I tighten it. Okay. I'm going to lower the mic. Top angle. Alright, brilliant. This live stream is sponsored by Brilliant. Alright, brilliant. Alright, good. So we have the mic clamped in. Just want to just snug it is. Dust off a little bit. Now, one last step before I put all the laptop accessories on top is I need to wash my hands. I need to wipe it down because my hands, like I said, are sweaty. We're going to go there, we're going to wash our hands, and then we're going to put all the laptop accessories on top. And then we'll turn on the laptop and make sure that we can see whether or not it has battery. Okay, because we have to charge that before it starts to malfunction. If you leave the batteries at 0, it very quickly kills, makes it unusable in the future. So that's a side effect right now. It took a long time to make those live streams and to set this up and to cover all the content we need to cover. So give me a second, I'm gonna wash my hands. Give me about a minute or so. I'll be back into the room. Alright, here we are. We got a paper towel, right? I'm gonna wipe it down. Just wipe it down, wipe down everything. If I'm running out of water, I'll probably just use a little bit of the water I have myself, actually, which is tucked into the back, but here's what it is. Okay, so let's just wipe. Wipe all the way across. Make sure it's clean. Get around the edges because you don't want to miss the edges. The edges are where I've been grasping this entire piece of furniture, the whole process, really. If anything, it's the edges that are probably the most dirty. With my sweat and whatnot. Also make sure to get the keyboard as well. I'm grasping that for quite some time. Okay, good, excellent. There's a smell in the air right now of new furniture. It's the new office smell. I recognize this. Like whenever you enter a new car, there's that new car smell. You enter a new office, it's a new office smell. It's very nice, actually. Now I noticed that I do have to move this even more to the left a little bit because it's still not enough room to make sure that my hand doesn't get pinched when I'm trying to raise the table. Okay. But aside from that, this is pretty much done. The question is now, how do I make it go under? I don't really know. So, the question now is, how do we lower the table? I'm not sure, but one thing I do know is that I would prefer standing and using a laptop than sitting and using a laptop any day. So, yes, that's good. One thing that will be a caveat is, of course, if I'm doing like some sort of reaction, I'm going to take breaks. If I'm standing up more than I'm sitting, it's good for my back, but you know, it's not that great for my legs. And over time, I'm going to start slouching even if I'm standing. So it's not going to make too much of a difference if I stand too long. I need to figure out how to lower the desk. I also noticed that right now, you can't see it, but in the back corner, you see the drinks. Where the drinks are, I'm talking to myself probably, nobody's watching, but at the back there, the drinks are hitting the top of the table. And right where the drinks are, they're actually on top of a box of business materials from Usana, as well as some receipts from groceries and so on and so forth. And that box would get in the way of this desk reclining into its default position, which is down. So what that means is right now, as it stands, I have to treat this standing up position of the table as the default because I don't know how to lower it. But even if I could lower the table, if I could recline it, it would snag against, you see underneath there's a black box where the drinks are lying on. It would get in the way. And so I can't actually lower the table right now. That's fine. Let's just do what is most important right now. Most urgently, we need to make sure that the laptop is fine. So we're going to move all the accessories up. Here's the headphones over on the right hand side. There's the small link cable. USB a USB webcam, and there's also the, what's it called? The mouse. It's not a complicated thing, but I made it out to be very complicated. Damn, the mouse is underlying everything. How about the USB hub? USB hub, let's get that out of the way. Alright, so let's take this. Come on, snagging it. Here's the mouse. We just washed everything, so I'm going to dust off the mouse a little bit, the mouse pad. Don't want to put any more dust, let's say, on top of the new furniture, the new desk. Okay, so good. So far so good. Put the mouse down here maybe. I think it's the most ergonomic position to be. Yeah, it is. Great. Also there, the laptop. There's a little bit of a pencil area here where you put pens. Let's put this headphones over to the side, or we can hang them actually. Looks pretty convenient, but you can hang the headphones to the side. I'll show you where I hung the headphones actually. So, it's off to the ledge of the keyboard, just around the hook area. I'll show you later on. Let's get the USB port and move it to somewhere safer than where it's currently right now. Because right now I can tell you it's not a good place. It's on top of the laptop. Okay, so I'll move the port up here, just on top of the keyboard, and the USB mount, the USB camera, the USB webcam, up to the top. Alright, so the USB webcam is now up here. My voice is such a shit show. Come on, fix it, the voice. Have some more confidence. You know the most misleading thing about my voice? I hear a much deeper version of my voice. Yes, of course, everybody has a deeper voice when they say, and then they say something and they speak. Obviously, because the vocalization of the syllables is coming from your throat, and then it goes up your ear canals. There's a direct connection, so it sounds deeper. I always knew that, but for me, my pitch is actually about 2 octaves higher than what I hear. So that is very misleading for me. Every time I sound like to myself, I'm speaking like a goddamn dinosaur. I'm actually speaking probably with the voice of a chipmunk. And I've realized that that's a very big perception, a problem with perception, or not perception, but sensation. So for some reason, either my perception or sensation of my own voice is much deeper than it's supposed to be, and that's not great, because that means that when I'm streaming, it doesn't match with reality. That's my point. Okay, so we have it here now. I noticed that my laptop does have an air vent underneath, so it does require a ventilation system after all. So I have put these on top. I can show you real fast. That looks like right here. And we'll put the laptop on top. So there is, in fact, a need for ventilation. We'll pull up the laptop, and I'm going to plug it in. I'm not going to turn it on without plugging it in, on the off chance that it's actually dead. Because if it's dead, if the battery's out, then what will happen is I turn on the laptop, and immediately within the first second or so, it's going to shut down, and that will cause an unexpected restart. and that's going to corrupt some system files. So I'm going to plug in the laptop accessories like the USB mouse. I'm also going to see if I can't plug in the USB hub right now. If I can't, that's fine because I haven't extended anything. Again, because my wires are typically coiled, like they're looped together, such as you see the mouse over here, I have a segment of it which is still coiled. You can see dead center. So I need to do that with probably the USB camera or at least the drawing tablet. The drawing tablet can go up. Let's do that. So the drawing tablet can go on this keyboard panel right here. So let's do that right now, actually. Okay. 3, 2, 1. It's dusty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to remove some dust from the bottom of the drawing tablet, the knobs, the front, and most importantly on top of the drawing tablet, especially near the back. It's quite dusty. Maybe it's the sides as well. So we have the drawing tablet up now. And because of the drawing tablet moving up, we have also moved the position of the wires. Therefore, I can move the USB camera up as well, and the entire USB hub, including all the coiled wires. So what I can do is I can move this up here. Move all of it up. Okay, perfect. So now we can place this here. And I notice that there's some paperwork, which I'm going to take away and take it down. It's not really paperwork, it's a manual for a heater. And I'll place it down on the old keyboard, on the whole table, the table shelf, the office table itself, so that I can finally free the drawing tablet of any dust underneath. Okay. Now what I'll do is just move this to the back. So the wires are still kind of coiled, and it doesn't look great, but it's as long as it's functional, it really matters to me. So we can put that over here. The mouse underneath. Hold on. Does that work? Underneath. There we go. It does work. Just gonna plug it in like that. Now before we plug it in, what I want to do, so I've left the USB hub unplugged. I didn't put it into the laptop yet, because it's probably a bit of a battery drain. So the cord wires apart, push the USB hub further back, move the small camera to the side, and small webcam to the side. Great. So now you can see I'm doing this for the third time. I just pulled the extension cord. Again, getting fed up with myself here. one of these days it's just gonna stop charging. The USB cord is just gonna break. Okay. All right, great. So what we have now is an opportunity. I don't say. An opportunity to move some stuff around below. But I'm going to do that in a separate stream because right now all that matters is that I plug this in to the AC adapter, which I have unraveled already, I believe. So I'm going to duck my hand underneath here, the table, and grab the AC adapter. You won't be able to see me do that, but that's okay. Just grab the AC adapter. It's all right. Move. Got it now. Gonna move it to the back. It's kind of hitting me in the throat. Gonna plug it in. So the extension cord was turned off. I'm gonna turn it back on. Hold on. Oh, there's an issue here. I have it going, looping all over the place here. Just like a wild goose chase. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Come on, just make it go directly above, from behind, Come on. It's not that difficult, man. Oh, by the way, you can probably see my face right now, right? Yeah. Well, hey, I guess that's an early face reveal. Okay, there we go. Who cares? As long as we're getting stuff done, that's all that matters. Okay. It's not even a confidence thing, it's just about getting stuff done. Okay, move it out. Okay. Plug in to the laptop. Set up. And move this forward a little bit, actually. Just so that there's some room for the charger. The USB device can come down, actually. Go down. I have a lot more space now. This is great, by the way. This standing desk gives me a lot more room. I notice I can it's exactly at my elbow height. The monitor, however, is too far away, so whatever, it's okay. It's not a big deal. What I'm gonna do now is maybe okay. So before we go now, what we want to do is take off. I think there's a better way to all of this. Don't you think? Yeah. So there's a better way to take off the clamp to the phone. What I've done is I basically took off the entire clamp from the ring stand. Hold on, let me take off the I'm gonna take off the USB charger. Okay. Great. So here I'm holding right now you can see the ring light on the side here. It's vertical, so you can't see it. So there it is. And it's pretty convenient holding it by the clamp. And what's happening right now is I'm just using the detached clamp, which was right here. It's clamped right around here. And I'm holding the phone using that way. And that way I don't have to risk taking down this live stream because of in the press of a wrong button. Okay. Move the Excel back up. Okay, let's see what we can do. Maybe to the side, to the bottom. So what we want to do now is just kind of marvel at this for a second here and get a good view of everything from the side. Okay, and not just doing that, but now we can sort of move Excel to the side as well, because what I want to do now is, if you see below, I want to turn on the extension all the way down, the extension cord right here. That button over there is exactly why my laptop probably died. Press that button. This one doesn't glow. Okay, this one does not glow. It's not a big deal though. This one does not glow. No big deal. Okay, so if we pull back, you can see the extension cord is down there. It's plugged in, goes up to the normal desk area, desk height. I'll move this side. So extension cord down there, we're going up a layer, next story of a mall, right? It's the keyboard. The next story above is the ground floor. That's the office desk. You can see all the bottles here removed from over here. This is where the plastic was, right? All the bottles were down here, we moved up here. What we can do is probably grab the water bottle inside there and just shirk it over to the front over here. Alternatively, if we don't want to do that, we can move the sample Usana bottles at the back and move them to the front as well. So I'll have to consider that for the next stream, I think. We'll see which one we decide to do. And then you can see exactly here why we can't lower the standing desk, because it's going to hit this black box right here. You can see it's by about 2 inches off. Now, so that's the ground floor. Moving up, you can see the base, the lights, bright. Then we go to the keyboard with the drawing pad, and finally we're up here with the laptop. So before, this was not glowing. You see here? So it's glowing, it's charging. It wasn't glowing, it was not charging because the button was turned off. Let's see how much battery is in my laptop and if it shut down forcefully. If it did, that's sad, because it probably damaged some system files process. Let's figure it out. So it's quiet right now. So far so good, not too loud. Ah, it's all right. Looks like I either fell asleep or something. The laptop fell asleep. It didn't. The reason why I thought it shut down was because the mouse here stopped glowing. But I'm wrong, because to say that it shut down because the mouse stopped glowing, that only happens when my monitor. So I have my monitor set to shut down after just 4 minutes, and usually the mouse stays lit. And then when I saw the mouse lose color, I thought that it shut down, but actually went to sleep. So it went from standby with the monitor off, the screen is off, but the computer's still awake, it's still running. So that's what it was. So all I'll do is just cover this up here for a moment. Plug in maybe the headphones, or just leave it like that, leave it like that. So this is where the headphones are, right? I said that I found a way to place the headphones somewhere, and it's right here. So right around the looping area, just like right here, for example. There's this kind of notch, this etching over here. I was considering placing right down here. I was considering clamping the mic down here, but instead it's up here instead. So this is where I was putting the ledge of the there we go. Great. So that's where the headphones are. Perfect. So now that I know that the phone is fine, we have to clean up for sure. And what I need to do is take a look down here. You can see there's a lot of dust. Gotta pick that up. The chair probably has to go back, but the main thing with the chair is it's so dirty. You see all that dust around the legs, right? So I'm considering about doing something about that. I'm not sure. We can pull the ring light away, and it's really high. We're going to be using it a lot more often, a lot more frequently. I mean, this is the first time we used a ring light in the previous live stream. We set it up. Actually, that live stream ended, but we're going to use this very often. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually leave it somewhere here. I have to leave this live streaming material equipment over here to the side. Maybe to this light over here. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, speaking of which, we can move this around too. So this clamp was in the way of me putting the table back in. So we'll just leave it like that. Pull in the lamp. My mouth is very dry. Move this over. It's a very hoarse throat right now. Okay, so that's where the ring light will be from now on. Maybe not the best configuration. It's like a tripping hazard or something. But I'll figure it out later on. It's not that important. What's important is I drink some water. Jeez. Gross. All right. So the cable wires. 3 cable wires, 2 adhesives. I don't see us actually needing these cable wires or the adhesive, to be honest. So what I'm going to do, because the wires are all nice and snug up there, underneath the table, you can see it's just all lying. All the wires are really just hanging on top, right here on the table desk. I don't like the idea of the wires hanging with all their weight below, because that tends to reduce the lifespan of the wire over time. So what we can do with the cables and the cable ties, the cable ties and the cable clips, is just store it inside here with this Ziploc bag, put it back in for future use. I don't know when I'll ever use this. It's not something that I see as being a main component of anything that I'm doing recently, but you never know, so save it. Put these 2 clips inside, seal it. So now that's sealed, what we can do is now finally clean up and put all the styrofoam back into the box alongside with this Ziploc bag. And oh, here's the this fell off. This actually belongs underneath. Belongs down here somewhere. Not sure exactly where it belongs, but it goes somewhere down here. Trying to figure out where it goes. But I have no idea where it goes. Yeah, this adhesive piece here. I don't know where it fell from. Wish I knew. Instead, now this extra piece is here, and I don't know what to do with it. What is that? I'm still looking. I can't find out where it is. You know what? That's fine. Let's not waste any more time on this. We'll have to decide. If I can't find it, I can't find it. Oh shit. That's a fucking chair. So what we're gonna do is, first of all, get this damn chair out of here, man. This thing is it's always in the way. What I'm gonna do is try to get the dust off first. So we're gonna try to get the dust off as much as we can. Gross. I know you're like, why am I using my hands for this? It's just dust. That's all it is. I know dust is dead skin cells or some stuff like that and crap, but it's not a big deal. It's dirty. Is what it is. I know you're like, don't live stream this at least. I'm like, I am absolutely going to live stream this, my friend. And it's disgusting. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're not troll. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm just being a big troll right now. And let you guys see all the grime. Okay, so let's move it up. Oh, there's hair. Okay, so chair goes in. Shoot. Doesn't fit with the ring light being right next to it. I'll put the phone down. Give me a second. Okay, so chairs out back, and there's the laptop. Now, to put this stuff away and finally end the live stream, clean myself up, get ready to go out with my friend. Because we're going, it's the evening, pretty sure. I have to also check on the laptop and make sure that when I go over to the platforms on YouTube, that the previous live stream did not just disappear and vanish out of existence simply because I had the stream closed on accident. Okay, so that's something I'll have to do. So let's put this away first. Put it all away. I think I put the adhesive inside the plastic bag. Who cares? Yeah, just do that. I don't know. You know what? We'll probably figure out what it's used for actually along the way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stick it, I'm gonna turn it around and just leave it upside down on the metal bar right there, so that when I do figure out where I need to put it, I'll have it handy. Leave this here. This is actually very useful, I'm gonna be honest. It's not stuff I want to leave here because I don't have a very large screwdriver, I don't believe. So I might want to keep this Allen key over here instead, see if it fits. It does. Yeah, but then I have a drill bit there already, so it's not really necessary. We'll consider this once we clean up all the boxes inside. All those boxes still have like empty packaging and stuff. Okay, so we'll have to clean this up alongside with them. Oh, that's true. You know what? Inside those boxes, I've already taken out all the tools. So what I should do is take out the cable ties and the Ziploc bag and leave it here. Very straightforward though. I know where to put the Allen key. I don't know where I'll put the cable ties. But I do know where I'll place the Allen key. So the Allen key can go over to the left here. Inside this toolkit. Right inside the toolkit. And maybe the clips as well can go inside there too. These clips. Not sure. So I'll place it here for now, just as a reminder that I need to sort it out. Well, I can't see that, so I need to place it here so I can see it. No, here. I can see that. The box now, I can probably put away. Let's put this here. Instructions underneath. And grab the box over here. So there it is. Grab the box. 19% battery, more than enough time. Close it over on top of everything so that it all stays put. Just throw it down like that. Let's grab the other stuff. Styrofoam. We may need to use this in the future, who knows? We won't know until we're done. Okay. And the styrofoam. Goes in. Styrofoam goes in, styrofoam goes in. Grab that box. And close it. Actually, we can probably grab that box on this angle and just close it in like that. Yeah, just like this. So, press it in. And now it's closed. So the table's done. And great, the table's done. That's 1 out of 4. But probably one of the most cumbersome ones, of course, is the table. So that's how it looks right now. Thankfully we're done, we're finished. I've got to dust off all that crap on the bed. The cardboard shillings and shredded styrofoam and probably some of my probably me as well, like parts of me, like dead skin and shit like that, and fuck, 'cause sunburn. Alright, perfect. What we can do now, let's just sweep the floor. Sweep the floor with my hands, with my feet. And we go down, sweep all that hair, and one just moved to the side. So we'll get rid of that later on in the day when we go out tonight. I have to check what time it is. I am so tired, so exhausted after running the stream for that long. We did 3 streams today, 5 hours in total, 5 hours. This is a full-blown work day. Should not be speaking that long. That damages my vocal cords. So I'll keep that in mind for the future, not to live stream too long without pauses or breaks. And now we have the chair here, spin it to the side here because we're not going to be actually sitting all too often in this region. Or are we? I don't know. Let me see if I stand here. Yeah, it's kind of awkward. I might have to pull the chair out, but I'll decide that in a future live stream or off stream, and then make a note about it. So I'll make a note. I will either make a note about it off stream and move the chair, or I will move the chair on stream some other time. This is it for today. I need to save some energy for me and my friend tonight. Just a group of us, and then having dinner. So, now we're signing out. Gotta check the other live streams. Peace. Thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Stay strong.